Hello class and welcome to Unit 2. Starting with this unit, I'm going to be doing an introduction video in each unit, and I will also be doing subsequent videos to show you more specifically some of the features that you'll be utilizing within the Microsoft Office products. And I'll be breaking those down into groups so you can figure out what's in each video a little bit easier. This video is specifically just going through everything that you're going to learn about and have to complete within this unit. So starting at the top here, as usual, you'll be doing a Discovering Computers reading. And if I click on here, like I've done in the past, you'll see that the window popped and then it went into the background. So you're going to want to switch over to that window. And it's going to take you into the Discovering Computers book, and you'll be working in Module 1 for your reading this week. And you'll go into your reading here, and you'll start at the beginning of the chapter and you'll work your way through. And as you once you complete this reading this week, you will have your first Discovering Computers quiz. So these quizzes are 50 questions each, and the total score is worth 100 points. They are taken in from a test bank, so not everybody gets the same questions, and you can actually attempt these quizzes 3 times. However, you won't necessarily get the same questions each time because there are more questions available than you will take in each quiz attempt. So when you're going into a quiz, I'll just start this quiz so you can get an idea what it looks like. Again, it went to the background screen, so I'm going to switch over to my other window, and I'm going to just show you what an example question looks like. So as you can see here, here's a question. A common way to display a shortcut menu using a mouse is to, in this case I know the answer is right click, I choose that, and then I choose Save Answer, and then it tells me well, it wouldn't necessarily tell me my answer is correct because you're taking the entire quiz, so my view is a little bit different than yours. However, you will go through 50 questions, and once you're completed with the quiz, you can submit that and you will get your score. If you don't like your score the first time, you can retake the quiz up to 2 more times. After completing the quiz, you'll want to do a discussion board post. Discussion board posts are about the topic that you've learned in your Discovering Computers chapter of that current week. These discussion boards are typically post-first forums, and what that means is that you cannot see anybody else's post until you've completed your post. That makes sure that people are posting with independent thought and not just utilizing the knowledge that somebody else has put out there and wording it in a different way. This is also very common. You'll earn points by posting a thoughtful response as well as responding to at least 2 other students' posts. That's really important. You want to cite references, at least 2 different references. They can be references from the book, or in some cases they can be references from the web, but make sure that you include the web location that you found your original information from related to your post. Once you've completed your post and responded to 2 other students, the next thing on the list is there is a Microsoft Office and Office 2016 e-reader, and this is the same as the other ones. When I click through, it'll go into the background, and you can start in on Office 2016 Essential Concepts and Skills. And you can read this chapter if you didn't complete it in the first unit. After that, you'll be doing your first textbook project. And there's some extra instructions here that you'll want to pay attention to because this is your first textbook project. The way these projects typically run is with the textbook projects, you will start with a start file. And from that start file, you will follow through the chapter in the book and follow each one of the instructions that it tells you to do in your Excel document or in your Excel spreadsheet. And once you complete the chapter, you will also have completed the Excel changes necessary, and then you'll submit those for grading. And those things are automatically graded by the system. I'm just going to let you see kind of how that looks. Now my screens don't look exactly like yours, but they have similar items to click on. So the first thing you'll do after you read the information here and the information under the textbook project section is click on the link at the top, and that will take you into the SAM module for completing your textbook project. And again, your screen won't look quite like this, but you're going to have the same links. You're going to have download start file template. Now the one odd thing is that the textbook will sometimes tell you to start with a blank Excel file. You have to use the start file template instead of using just a blank Excel document. And I'm going to show you that it's a little bit deceiving, because when I hit the download button and I open this text or this Excel document, it looks like a blank Excel document. However, it is going to have your name, first name and last name, as part of the title, and this is keyed to you, so only you will be able to edit this document and submit it for your grade. So once you have that file downloaded, you will do your work from this file, and you won't have a solution file, but what you will have is you will have a link where you'll be able to upload your completed Excel spreadsheet, and this link here will take you into the module where you're going to work from. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to take me into Excel module 1, and you'll want to read through the chapter and get yourself familiar with things, and as you go through the pages, you will come to a page where you will see this right here, this orange number 1 here. This is the beginning of the part where you have to follow along and do the work in Excel, matching what they're asking you to do in the textbook. Now, like I said earlier, this says run Excel and create a blank workbook. That's the only part you're going to ignore. You are going to use that start file that you downloaded previously. And then starting with the next step, it says if necessary, click cell A1 to make cell A1 the active cell. So you'll read that instruction, you'll go over to your Excel spreadsheet and make sure that you're highlighted in cell A1, which I already am in this case. And then you will continue down onto step 2. And it says type personal budget worksheet in cell A1. So you'll go over to your spreadsheet and you will type in personal budget worksheet. And now you're done with that step. And then you will continue to follow this. And this will go through the entire chapter. And then once you complete all the changes, you will upload them, your completed file, and then it will get graded immediately, and you'll be able to see how you did. You can take the response file you get that says how you did, and it will tell you individual parts where you made mistakes, and you can actually make edits to your spreadsheet to correct it, and you can upload it up to 2 more times. So you have multiple chances to get the best score possible on this. Once you've completed your textbook project, you can then continue on. You can read a little bit about the SAM grade reports, which I was just talking about, the response file that tells you how you did. And you can then go and do the Excel Module 1 training and the Excel Module 1 exam. These are just like what we did in Unit 1, where it will step you through in the training each one of the items, and then the Excel exam will be very similar. You get as many chances as you want on the training. You get a limited number of chances on the exam. So you'll want to try to do the training first to make sure you're familiar with everything so you get the best score possible. That's it for this video. Like I had said, there will be other videos in this unit where I will go over some of the things that you'll be learning in Excel Module 1.